Welcome to the Mystic Access Podcast, where the magic is in learning.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the May 19th episode of the Mystic Access Podcast. She's Kim.
He's Chris.
And we've got lots of fun, exciting things to talk about. Something very exciting is our first announcement, which is going to be the free class for May. This class will be held on May 28th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
It sure will. And we are going to be talking about something very special. It was just announced recently. If you were part of Laura Legendary's awesome Let's Go Shopping event, if you attended that through us or through another vendor and got to enjoy 3 days of shopping till you dropped and got to check out a lot of the vendors who were part of that, then you have already heard a bit about our class topic for May. If you haven't and you're thinking, Kim, what are you talking about? There will be information up on Laura's blog, and as soon as we have it, we'll post it for you and let you know, because there's a lot of great vendors you can go support, and we were really delighted to be part of that really sterling event. It was very nicely done. Laura did an awesome job, and we were really pleased to be one of the vendors showcased. So if you weren't there, in May, we're going to be discussing our newest pet project, and this is a big one, and this is something that has been taking up a lot of our time of late. We are delighted to be distributors for and creating the documentation for a new tablet that is debuting in the US, and it is called the Inside One. And we're going to be talking all about this tablet. It is a 32-cell Windows 10 Braille tablet, and it has a lot of awesome features that make it different than anything currently in the marketplace. So we're going to be telling you all about it. We're going to be demoing it for you, and we're going to be giving you more information on it, how you can obtain it, how you can learn more, and lots more. And our friend Barry Schroyer is also going to be joining us for the class. So you'll get 3 presenters for the price of 2. And of course, this is free. We have a free monthly class for those of you who are new to the podcast. January through November. We don't do one in December. But 11 months of the year, you can come to a class for free once a month, hang out with us, hang out with other community members, and just have a lot of fun. We're particularly looking forward to this one because it is something brand new that we haven't had a chance to talk much about. So we're really excited to dive much deeper into this than we were able to in the Let's Go Shopping event and answer your questions about this exciting, innovative tablet. So we'd love for you to join us. Again, it's May 28th, which is a Thursday, at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you want to get all the details, you need to be part of our Mystic Access Events mailing list. And that can be subscribed to on any page of the mysticaccess.com website. And you can join the list. I will be sending the event information out the week of the event, probably the Monday before the event, and you can choose to join us live. If you're thinking, well, I know I'm not available then, I have another commitment, etc., I can't join you live, don't worry. This event will be up on our downloads page for free, and you can check that out when it is available, hopefully within a week or less of the event. And of course, you don't have to be on any lists or anything to access the free downloads page. That's always available to you at mysticaccess.com/free-downloads. That will get you there. There are hundreds of hours of recordings on there, including lots of our past free classes and much more. So you have a couple ways to check out the May class, and we would love your participation.
So, since we were talking about Windows 10, there are a couple of really cool little utilities that I found in my travels. When I was talking about the last podcast, I was talking about Outlook extensions. Well, I found another company that has a couple of really cool Outlook extensions, but we're not going to bore you with Outlook extensions. But that's just how I stumbled across these 2 products. And they're products from a company called TechHit. TechHit. So it's techhit.com. And the first one is a product called Jump to Window. And it does exactly that. Lets you jump to a window. So let's say you have 10, 15, 20 windows open at one time.
That sounds like my computer.
Yeah, which we all kind of do. And you're going to hurt yourself by doing Alt-Tab, Alt-Tab, Alt-Tab,
I'll
Alt-Shift
break
Tab.
my little finger.
Exactly. So what you can do is, and I'm not going to give the hotkey because I changed my hotkey, but what you can do is you can press a hotkey, type a couple of characters that are in the title bar or document name, and you can switch to that specific application. So I'm going to do that now.
Alt Windows J, jump to window, start typing window title. You can use multiple space separated search terms. Edit, Alt plus T.
So it did say the keystroke that I switched mine to, which is no big deal. But let's say I want to go to my inbox. If I have Outlook open, I can go
IUNB, inbox G Suite Chris at mysticaccess.com. Outlook.
Now if I press enter,
Enter, inbox G Suite Chris at mysticaccess.com. Out.
so it switched to Outlook, and that was pretty fast. Now let's say I want to go to a notepad window that I have open. I can hit my hotkey.
Alt Windows J, jump to window, start typing window.
And I can type in
N-O, star Untitled Notepad.
And I'm going to press enter.
Enter, star Untitled Notepad, text editor. Edit.
And I'm in Notepad. So let's say that I want to get back to the Zoom meeting window that I'm currently in. Or maybe I want to go to my Brave browser. Let's do that first.
Alt Windows J, jump to window, start typing window title. UBR, quickly switch between open windows with jump to window. Tech hit Brave.
And I'm going to press enter. So if you noticed, I just did BR for Brave.
Enter, address and search bar.
And
Edit.
now I'm in Brave. So if I want to go back to my meeting window,
Alt Windows J, jump to window, start typing with M, quickly switch E, Note tab Pro AE, Zoom meeting.
so I did MEE and it says Zoom meeting. If I press enter again, it's going to take me to the Zoom meeting where I currently am.
Enter, Zoom
Now, if
meeting.
you had said ZOO, it would have taken you first probably to the client and then to the meeting.
It may have done either or. I think it depends. I've seen it do it both ways.
So that's window by window by window. What if you wanted to go to a particular instance of your Brave browser? Can you do that?
I think you can.
Alt
Let me
Windows
see.
J, jump to Win M Y, inbox G Suite Chris
You cannot.
T, inbox G Suite Chris at mysticaccess.com.
Doesn't
Out
look
mist,
like.
Alt
It
plus.
doesn't look like you can. I thought we got that to work. Maybe I had a couple of Brave windows open when we tried it before, but I thought that I was able to do that unless I don't have Mystic Access open as a tab. Which
Well, do
is,
you know of something you do have open as a tab? Because that would be cool to see if it works.
Alt Windows J, A M,
No, you can't.
escape, Mystic Access.
I
Yeah.
really thought we did that.
I thought we did it too. I must have had a couple of different windows open when we did it before, but I thought we had done that before. So the other little utility that I want to show is a utility called Quick Jump, and this allows you to jump to specific folders, if you will. So I'm going to press the hotkey that I assigned to this, and it's going to bring up a window.
Alt Control Shift J, quick jump folder lookup evaluation version 17 days left. Start typing
Ooh.
folder name fragments separate multiple
I've got an evaluation copy. So the first product I registered, the second product I'm still playing with. But the advantage to Quick Jump is you can have nested folders and have a nested folder structure and jump to a specific folder of your choice.
And it
Let's-
doesn't have to be open, does it? Unlike
No.
the other one?
Right. It does not.
That's cool.
So what you do is you kind of go and you add your different folders or drives that you want to be quote unquote indexed. I mean, that's got to be how it does it. And you can just start typing a folder name, and the folder name could be 3 or 4 or 5 levels deep, and it doesn't really care. It can take you there. So for example,
So you do that during settings, for instance?
you do, yes. Each one of these little apps, if you right click them in the system tray, you can go to settings.
So you configure them first, or at least
Yes.
this one you configure
This one you
first.
configure first. The other
Okay.
one you don't configure. There's really no configuration at all.
Gotcha.
So we have a folder that we use for our unedited stuff.
We do. It's a scary place.
So if I type,
U N Z Team Drives Black Hole Audio Unedited.
There it is.
there it is. If I press enter here, it's going to open Windows Explorer to that folder.
We have another one that we use all the time called sound effects.
Let's hope I have it in there.
U N F Other Files OneDrive Documents D F Other Files E F Other Files OneDrive Documents Sound Recordings.
I don't have it in there. Never mind.
Escape Mystic Access Game.
But we have another folder for edited stuff. So I'm going to press my hotkey. I pressed escape.
Alt Control Shift J. Quick jump folder lookup evaluation versions.
Now if I type
EDITD, Teen Drives Black Hole Audio Unedited.
So it says audio unedited. Now I got a down arrow.
Edited. Z, Teen Drives Black Hole Audio Unedited November 2019 Class Unedited.
So that's probably a bad example, but you get the point. It's showing you all of the folders with quote, edited quote somewhere in there.
Is it actually in there somewhere?
It is in there, yes. Let's see what happens. If you press tab.
List view. Z, Teen Drives Black Hole Audio Unedited November 2000.
If I down arrow.
Z, Teen Drives Black Hole Audio Edited. 3. Z, Teen Drives Black Hole Audio Edited. 3 of 26.
So
why did you have to tab? Because I thought the first time
see,
you just down arrowed.
I did. I just wanted to see if it would give us different results. There's a list of results. Having said that, with either one of these programs, if you're using NVDA, you don't get the automatic feedback where it's going to read that path or that window that you can just press enter. If you're using NVDA, you do have to tab into the list and find your stuff, but I think it still might be faster in a lot of cases than pressing Alt Tab, Alt Tab, Alt Tab, or drilling down into your folder somewhere that's several levels deep.
So if somebody wants these programs, what's the best way to get them?
Check out techhit.com. So it's TCHHIT.com. Okay.
That's cool. It's good to know about these little programs. I'm kind of sad that it doesn't work as well with NVDA, but they're really cool. Admittedly, I am disappointed that we can't get the tab thing to work anymore, but as you said, it must have been a fluke last time when we got it to work, but it's still really neat programs.
So we are going to welcome Barry Scheuer to the podcast, and he's going to talk about a product that he will be offering very soon.
Thank you, Kim and Chris, and we are going to today talk about a really exciting new device that will be in the marketplace probably in early July, which people have heard about, called the Orbit Writer. And what the Orbit Writer is distinguished by is it is the first just a Braille keyboard, no display, a Braille keyboard, call it a phone companion, which is what I think of it as. The Orbit Writer phone companion, although it will obviously work with other devices I'll talk about in a bit. But it is a Braille keyboard about 2 inches by 3 inches by 6 inches that has pretty much the same keyboard as the Orbit 20 does, the Orbit 20 reader. And it feels the same. The 2 keys are next to the space bar, dots 7 and 8. And then you have, of course, your dots 1 through 6. And then in the middle of that, you have what is really not a joystick because it really doesn't really have a middle piece, but it's more of a cursor cross with an enter button. And that is the button for which you will make most of your selections. What is beautiful about this is that with this device, you are able to replicate every command that exists within VoiceOver. Now, the Orbit Writer is not just for iOS devices. It will work with Android devices, and it will also work connected to a computer with the screen reader. And what that allows you to do, of course, is if you want to write Braille on your laptop or even your desktop, you can just have this sitting with you literally around your neck or on a table and control your computer in Braille. Now, the command structure, I guess I'd say it's comprised of 2 ways of doing things. There are keyboard commands, but because there are so many things that you need to do where a Braille display doesn't exist, just the very factor of knowing, for example, whether the Orbit Writer keyboard is on or off. Normally what you would do is you would look at the display if it was a Braille display, but in this case, you don't have that, and it's not going to come through your iPhone or your Android phone, obviously. So what it uses is haptic feedback, and it uses an awful, what I will call pulses, as the manual describes it. And they are really, they're not beeps. They're sort of noises. They almost sound like, which is as close to it as I can actually do. And either short versions or longer versions, and 1 or 2 of them are most of the haptic feedback patterns of the Orbit Writer. There are several, I believe, 3-note gestures, if you will, but most of them are 1 and 2, and that goes for battery level, for example. That obviously goes for on and off, and for any feature that's internal to the writer. Obviously, online, offline, just the functions that relate not to VoiceOver or Brailleback, if it's using with an Android device, are all haptic to the writer itself. And you would take those combinations in addition to the keyboard commands, you are running into a fairly significant number of things that you may have to memorize. It is in some ways comparable to the Revo, which some of the listeners are obviously familiar. The Revo, however, has more commands, keyboard commands than this, but it's a significant learning curve. And in fact, the manual, and there is a very, very complete manual, one of the good things about this device, and I was surprised actually by its in-depth coverage, it goes toward even overexposure and repetition rather than not description. It's written very well, and it's written in a very detailed way and an organized way. But it is probably, I'm trying to think, about a 10-print page manual. So you can sense that there's a lot of information that has to sort of be memorized and kept sort of in your mind for this machine. So there's a pretty good learning curve. It's not just to take out of the box and use. Now, people who use Orbits already will have a little bit of a heads up on this because they're going to see there's a lot of similarity in the way the keyboard works to the Orbit Reader 20. I want to talk about the build quality for a second because that to me, besides the command structure, what really impressed me from the beginning taking out of the box, and this is really a neat device, is the quality of which it is made. It reminds me of what a Bluetooth keyboard would be, but with a Braille keyboard in terms of the quality itself. It is molded plastic. The keys are scissors keys that are used in laptops. That is of significance because most Braille keyboards use felt dampers underneath, and those things wear out. And when they wear out, obviously, the machine becomes noisier. The sound quality of the Orbit Writer, while it is noticeable, it is not loud. And you will be able to use it without disturbing people. And that's significant, and that's due in large measure to the fact of the use of those keys. So what we have is a device that will work in three ways, either iOS, Android, or for your computer. It allows, I believe, for 5 different Bluetooth connections and 1 USB connection. And the USB connection, obviously, is going to be pretty much for the computer. So that is a pretty overall description, I think, an overall description of this. And they're going to start shipping in early July. They have a cost of $99 plus shipping. And as far as we are concerned as Guidelights and Gadgets, what I am doing is I am taking a list, and that list is going to be adhered to in numeric order so that for each one that we order, there will be a corresponding number for a person who is interested. And when they express that, when the machines come in, probably about 2 to 3 weeks before, we will call them and make sure that the person is still interested and then basically get the payment for it. So that will probably be the middle of June. But we're really excited to be doing this, and I'm going to try and make sure that there are enough of them in stock that we go through what may turn out to be a delay period. Because what I believe will happen with this, and I'm glad the listeners are going to hear this, it will be very useful to order now and early, because after the first batch of these are gone in terms of what are being made, I believe there will be at least some delay, possibly up to a 2-month delay, hopefully only 1 month, but there will probably be some delay between the first batch arriving and being manufactured and the second batch. So if you don't want to have to worry about September, October, November, and it gets close to the holidays, I'm sure they'll be ready. But if you don't want to take that chance, you're probably better off getting into the first batch. And I'm just going to give contact information for us with Guidelights, because again, we, as everyone right now knows, we collaborate with Mystic. And the way to order will be by phone or by email. The Guidelights direct number for me is 617-969-7500. And the email is B as in boy, SCHEUR at SCHEUR.com.
So we're still in the time of isolating during COVID, and a lot of the world is still on lockdown or just barely beginning to taking our heads out of our shells, if you will, and beginning to peep out into the world very slowly once again. So many of us are probably still spending a great deal more time at home than normal. So the next two things we're going to show you in today's podcast will help you out with that. One thing I want to show you is a site that almost made it into the dinner delivered book we wrote for MVP. And what actually happened with that book is there were 4, I think, websites that were supposed to be in the book that never made it. Because when you contract for these books, there is a number of volumes that you are contracted to write. And I would have gone way over if any of these would have been in the book. But there are some cool ones, and this is my favorite of the ones that did not make it into the book. It's called Boxed, B-O-X-E-D, and it allows you to buy items in bulk that you can then bring home and use until they're done. So in the process of writing the book, I did place an order with Boxed, so I obviously needed to know how it worked and how the site worked and the layout and everything, and I really enjoyed my ordering experience. Just recently, earlier this week, I placed another order with Boxed. So this will be my second order. I'll probably get it sometime next week, early next week. It's an easy-to-use website. It's very accessible. I'm going to be showing it to you in Firefox using the latest NVDA, and just want to give you a little tour of what this is like. Please note that I did receive an email with the tracking information for my order, and upon checking it, realized that my order was going to come on Friday. So if I ordered it on Monday, I believe, it's going to be here on Friday, which is pretty good. So unless the crazy mail situation of late delays it more, I should have my order on Friday, which is pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is go to the website,
Navigation toolbar.
boxed.com.
Collapsed. Selection by keyword. Displaying items 1.
And that is my last tab that it's reading there. So it's just loading the site, and let's see if we're loaded.
Link skip to main content.
I think we should be. I'm going to read my title bar with insert T.
Wholesale no membership. Save money, time, and gas. Boxed Mozilla Firefox.
So it's wholesale, no membership, and that's what it tells you. Save money, time, and gas with Boxed. So I'm going to give you a little tour of how this homepage looks.
Link skip to main content.
There is not an app for Boxed, just so you know. So you will need to use the website on whatever your particular browser of choice may be.
Clickable button. Close banner.
So here's a little banner.
FRE Pineapple Hand Soap with your $100 plus order. While supplies last, use code free soap.
So if you use that code, you get free pineapple soap with your order of $100 or more.
$4.99 delivery surcharge applies based on your zip code.
That happened to me. I had to pay a $4.99 delivery surcharge. Now, I looked back into my order history, and I did not pay that with my first order. However, I think there's some kind of promo you get with your first order where you could spend a certain amount and get free shipping and no delivery surcharge and things like that. I don't know precisely how I did it. My last order was in earlier last year. I can't remember exactly when it was. August, I want to say. And I didn't have to pay any of that, but this time I did pay both tax and $4.99 for delivery. However, for what I got, I still think I did pretty well, and I spent less than $100. Well, with the surcharge and with tax, I spent like $103 or something like that, and got 7 items. But remember, these are bulk items that you get. So I'm going to continue to arrow down the page.
Button.
There's a unlabeled button.
Shipping surcharge. Due to high demand and delays, we are adding a shipping surcharge. We regret not meeting your expectations at this time, but are committed to being transparent about the situation.
Ah, well, that
That's
explains
why.
a lot. Now I understand. I was trying very hard to endeavor to find out why the heck I was being charged a surcharge yesterday when I was placing my order, or whenever it was, a couple days ago, and could not figure it out to save me. Tried to find out more information, and here it is on the top of the site. So see, I didn't read. So that helps to read, find out what actually is going on. So they're being transparent. They realize people are unhappy about it, but they're being transparent. So, you know, we do the best we can in the time of COVID, and hopefully I'm still going to have a really positive experience ordering from them. So, when things calm down, perhaps the surcharge will be lifted. We'll see.
Link reorder.
Here's a reorder link. I think I'm still probably signed in, so I can hit this, and I can go in and I can reorder goodies from my 2 orders.
Link favorites.
Favorites, you can mark items as favorites, so that's where they would be in this link.
Link start a group order.
Group order. This is kind of a cool thing. So if you have a bunch of people who you know and they all need to order stuff, you can do a group order. And I haven't done it. I don't know specifics of how it works, but it is a really cool concept, and you can look into it more. I'm sure somewhere in their FAQ there's information about group orders, or somewhere on the site it is available. I didn't get this far in the process because it ended up this was not going to be in the book, so I didn't actually learn as much about this aspect of Boxed.
Link Boxed for Business.
Here's Boxed for Business.
Navigation landmark visited link Boxed home.
And now here are some more navigation links. So we're on the home page. That's why it says visited link.
Clickable. Clickable. Edit.
This is a search box.
Link try Boxed up for free.
This is called Boxed Up. It's sort of a paid membership level.
Button account.
Here's your account. So if you click that, it'll take you to your account.
Button news feed.
There's their news feed.
Button cart.
There's your cart.
List with 1 items link categories.
Here is categories. We're going to actually go in there in a second.
Out of list with 9 items link picks for you.
But I want to show you this. We have picks for you.
Visited link bestsellers. Link all new. Link deals. Visited link free samples. Link reorder. Link favorites. Link featured brands. Link COVID-19 response. Out of list clickable.
So that's what's in that little grouping. You might see things slightly different because, as I said, I think I'm probably still logged in. So I don't know how much of this you're actually going to see when you visit Boxed for the first time. But I'm just giving you an idea of what you may see here.
Link graphic FRE hand soap.
And then here's the free hand soap promo.
Link heading level 2 sip. Sip hooray.
This is called Sip Sip Hooray.
Link heading level 2 snacks for the win.
Snacks for the win. So you can click on all these to learn more.
Link salty or sweet. Reaching for a snack is always the right move. Link stock up on snacks, supplies, and more in bulk. Link get this freebie with your $100 plus order. Use code free soap. Link waters, sodas, juices, and more that are just as good from first sip to last drop. Link button SHOP now. Shop now button.
So there's shop now.
Link heading level 2 snacks for the win.
And then there's more information as we go down. I'm going to run to the bottom of the website really quickly.
Clickable menu button sub menu help.
There's their help menu.
Clickable copyright 2000.
I'm just going to go up a bit.
Link Google Play Store. Link Apple App Store.
Oh, maybe there is an app. Well, I don't remember there being an app, but here's app information.
Heading level 2 download our apps.
Well, what do you know? It turns out I'm wrong and there are apps. That's cool. I do not remember these being here before, so that's neat. So an update on the Boxed app. I downloaded it for iOS and was bitterly disappointed. When I opened the app, it put me in a place to sign up for a new Boxed account, and there was a button, I believe, that allowed me to go back. However, either a double tap or a double tap and hold, neither of those options allowed me to go back, and I have been unable to do anything else with the app at this point. So right now, it's kind of a no-go in terms of that. I actually do want to try one other thing with the app. I wanted to try a couple of other strategies. I actually went word by word in tap to go back and went down to go. Was still unable to double tap. I also tried to do a scrub to see if that would take me back to a previous page. It would not. So as of right now, I haven't found any way to sign into an existing Boxed account using the app, which is unfortunate. The other thing that it tends to do to me is stick me in the status bar a lot. What this appears to be is a mobile version, some kind of mobile version of the Boxed site. So I'm really not sure what's going on there, but unfortunately right now, at least from my limited use of it, I haven't found it to be accessible. I haven't tried it on Android yet, but that's just a really quick update on the Boxed app.
List with 5 items link blog.
And I'm just going up because I just want to show you the links at the bottom.
Link Pinterest. Link Instagram. Link Twitter. Link Facebook.
Here's their social media.
Out of list heading level 2 social. List with 7 items link become a vendor. Link become a retailer. Link return policy. Link affiliates. Link personal information. Link CCPA. Do not sell my. Link privacy policy.
And remember I'm going up, so that's why that one link looked a little weird.
Link terms and conditions. Out of list heading level 2 quick links.
I'm going to go up by heading.
Resources heading level 2. Company heading level 2. Shop anytime anywhere heading level 2. Ordering for a business. Heading level 2.
These are the headings on the page, so there's nice heading navigation.
Shop featured brands heading level 2 link. Rewards with World Elite MasterCard registered heading level 2 link. Rewards with time to stock up heading level 4 link.
So there's more information here. I want to go back to resources really quick.
Shop resources heading level 2.
Just show you what's in this resources grouping.
List with 4 items link contact us. Link press room. Visited link FAQ.
There's their FAQ that I mentioned earlier, which is specifically what I wanted to show you.
Link suggest products.
And then there's suggest product. So I'm going to go to the top of the site.
Out of list link skip to main content.
I'm going to do a find command for the word category, and I'm just going to type CATE.
Find dial.
Enter.
List with 1 items link categories.
And I'm going to press enter here. And I think this is responsive design. Let me see. I'm going to arrow down.
Out of list with 9 items link picks for you.
That's interesting. It didn't seem to do anything. Enter did not work for me. With NVDA, what I had to do was route and click in order to open the categories list. If enter doesn't work, that may be what you need to do, and that command will differ depending on your screen reader. So that's a little unfortunate. It didn't just automatically bring it down. It didn't reload a page, anything like that, but I did get it to open up. If you don't know how to do it, you can look it up with your particular screen reader, and I'm going to show you what the categories listing is.
List with 13 items link snacks. List with 9 items link salty snacks.
So there are subcategories.
Link bars. Link cookies. Link nuts and seeds. Link chocolate and candy. Link fruit snacks. Link jerky and meat snacks. Link fruit cups and pouches. Link shop haul snacks. Out of list link snack better. Link button SHOP now. Link graphic snacks. Link beverages. List with 10 items link coffee. Link water. Link seltzer and sparkling. Link juices and mixes. Link sports and energy. Link tea. Link milk and creamers. Link protein shakes. Link soda and pop. Link shop haul beverages. Out of list link real squeezed fruit. Link button SHOP now. Link graphic beverages. Link grocery. List with 9 items link cereal and breakfast. Link meals and canned goods.
So this gives you an idea, and there's tons of stuff. There's household stuff. There's all kinds of goodies. I'm just going to go down by list.
List with 9 items paper products link. List with 8 items skincare and body wash link. List with 6 items dental and eye link. List with 6 items diapers link. List with 10 items bed and bath link. List with 6 items office supplies link.
This gives you an idea.
List with 6 items streets link. List with 2 items wine link. List with 9 items picks for you link.
And then there's picks for you, which we saw before. So I just went down list by list to kind of give you an idea of the categories of stuff they have here. What do you want to look at, Chris?
Water.
Water? Okay. Let's go
'Cause I'm
find water.
thirsty.
List,
Okay.
list with 6 items diapers link. List with 6 items dental and eye link. List with 8 items skincare and body wash link. List
Going
with
up by
9
list.
items paper products link. List with 9 items cereal and breakfast link. List with 10 items coffee link.
In this grouping was where water was, so
Link water.
there's water. I'm going to press enter. I think the page will reload. Note that the page, in fact, did not reload.
Out of list list with 9 items link picks for you. Out of list with 1 items link categories.
I pressed down arrow. That took me to picks for you. I up arrow to categories, and I'm just going to go down by heading.
Featured brands heading level 2. Water heading level 2 link.
Here we go. So I'm going to down arrow,
Clickable SORT. Sort by list clickable newest.
so I can sort.
List with 22 items clickable link figure graphic Essentia ionized alkaline water.
So here is some water.
Out of figure link caption Essentia ionized alkaline water 9.5 pH or higher. Link caption 12x1L.
So 12 1-liter waters
Link caption $24.99.
for 25 bucks. You buy a lot of water. How is that in terms of pricing?
I don't usually buy them by the liter, but that's quite a bit. That's pretty good.
Button
my,
ad.
My water's different.
And there's an add button right there, so you don't even have to go into the product, which I really like. That will add it directly to your cart. Let's see what else we have here.
Toggle button not pressed add to
And
favorites.
there's your add to favorites. So if you press enter there, it will add this to your favorites.
Clickable link figure graphic VOSS artesian water.
So here's artesian water.
Out of figure link caption VOSS artesian water.
Is
Link
that from
caption
like an artesian well?
24x 11.15 ounces.
I guess so. I don't know.
Link caption $25.19.
I'm like you. I don't buy a lot of water. Well, I do. I buy LaCroix or LaCroix. I'm not quite sure how I'm actually supposed to pronounce it, but it's canned water. Really horrible stuff, but I buy it. What did it say about this in terms of how much you get?
Link caption 24x 11.15 ounces.
24 11-ounce things of water for 25 bucks. Not bad.
Link caption save 13% versus retail.
And that tells you save 13% versus retail.
Button add.
You can add it to your cart,
Toggle button not pressed add to favorites.
or you can add to favorites. I want to go back up to the search box,
Navigation landmark search for your favorites and bulk edit.
and I just pressed Shift E to get me there quickly. I pressed Enter to take me into the search box, and That's going to depend on your focus or forms mode settings in terms of how that works for you. I have to press enter to go in because that's how I like it. I want to just do a search for cookies because we all need a treat every now and again, I suppose. But I'm doing this for a reason because I want to show you something. So I'm going
Bulk
to press
water
enter.
and water delivery stock up on water with box document blank.
And it said that when I pressed enter on the search because that was the last thing we were looking at. I need to tab off this search field.
Navigation landmark. Account button.
And I think I need to make sure I'm in browse mode, which I just did. And I'm going to go down by heading.
Search results 40 results for cookies heading level 1.
So here are my search results.
Heading level 1 40 results for cookies. S40.
40. Just want to make sure you know that there were 40 results, not 14.
List with 40 items clickable sponsored. Button. These product listings are served by adsunbox.com.
So some of these are sponsored.
Link figure graphic famous Amos chocolate chip cookies.
Like these, for instance.
Out of figure link graphic monthly deals.
That's why I wanted to show you this, because these are a monthly deal.
Link caption famous Amos chocolate chip cookies. Link caption 42x2 ounces.
So you get 40...
4, 2, space.
42.
X, space, 2, space, O, Z.
So 42 2-ounce packages.
Link caption $12.79.
For $13. For less than $13.
Link caption $15.99.
And it tells you that this is the regular price, I suppose.
Link caption list price. Link caption save 60% versus retail.
So you see how much you're saving here, according to this, versus retail. So that's pretty cool.
Button add.
There's your add button.
Toggle button not pressed add to
And
favorites.
there's your add to favorites button.
Save more with boxed up.
And now it's giving me a thing that says saved more with boxed up.
$11.51. Blank. Clickable sponsored.
Because remember, boxed up is that paid program I told you about. It's kind of a paid membership level. I'm going to move down by graphic. So I'm going to press G.
Figure Keebler Cookie and Cracker Variety Pack graphic visited link Keebler Cookie and Cracker Variety Pack.
So that's another item.
Monthly deals graphic visited link Keebler Cookie and Cracker Variety Pack.
That's another monthly deal.
Clickable figure Ghirardelli Triple Chocolate Premium Cookie Mix graphic link Ghirardelli Triple Chocolate Premium Cookie Mix. Clickable figure Quicker Soft Baked Breakfast Cookies Variety Pack graphic link Quicker Soft Baked Breakfast Cookies Variety Pack.
So here are breakfast cookies by Quaker.
Out of figure link caption Quaker Soft Baked Breakfast Cookies Variety Pack.
I'm just down arrowing.
Link caption 24x 1.69 ounces.
You get 24 of them.
Link caption $14.19.
You pay $14.19.
Link caption save 5% versus retail. Button add. Toggle button not pressed add to favorites.
So that just gives you an idea of how this works. You will add to your cart. You will then, once you have your cart all ready to go into your cart, look for the checkout button. I do believe it is a button. Then you will go through, and the checkout process is very similar to what you see in other places. You may have noticed on the site, and I didn't even do this yesterday, I forgot about it, that there is a free samples thing. And let me see if I can find that really quick.
Out of list link skip to main content.
I'm just going to type
Find
free.
dial.
I'm going to do a find command.
Navigation landmark link free. Edit cookies. Link try boxed up for free.
Let's see, that's not the one I want.
List with 9 items link free samples.
Here we go. This is what I'm actually looking for. So I'm going to press enter here, and let's see if it tells us about free samples.
Link reorder. Visited link free samples.
So I think the page is actually going to reload, or I'm going to press H.
Free samples with every order. Heading level 2 link.
There we go. See, I screwed up yesterday. I should have gotten myself a free sample. Let's just see what's here really quick. So what happens is it is doing responsive design, but you have to go down to it. So I pressed H to get me down to the heading about free samples. You do have to get used to how sites are laid out.
Star only 1 samples can be added per order.
And it tells you this. I'm just down arrowing.
Sorry, we are running a little low on samples right now.
Oh.
Please check back soon for more.
Everybody is running out of everything. We know.
List with 1 items clickable link figure graphic bubbly sparkling water.
So here's bubbly sparkly water.
Out of figure link caption bubbly sparkling water assorted flavors. Link caption 12 ounces. Link caption FREE.
So you can get 1 12-ounce sparkly water for free.
Clickable add to cart. Out of list link back to top. Heading level 2 company.
And that is the only free sample that's currently available. That's how that works. This is a cool website. It's definitely worth checking out if you would like to buy goodies in bulk, and I definitely recommend it based on my previous experience. I don't anticipate having an issue with my next order. I mean, I'm going to have stuff to last me for 2 or 3 months, just in terms of little things that I got. Just kind of snacky things and random little things that I thought, well, you know, I do not want to be out if I don't have to, and I don't have to because I work from home, so if I can get away from not being out too much, I'm going to. So it was nice to just be able to go ahead and order some things in bulk that I knew I liked anyway. In fact, I had one surprise. One of the items that I was intending to subscribe and save to at Amazon is gone. I can't even get it right now. And it was available from Boxed for like $1 more than I paid on Amazon. And I got like one more count in terms of my product count in the box. So that was pretty cool. Sometimes cool things happen when you're looking at these sites. And again, remember this one is Boxed, BOXED.com. And yes, it does appear I was wrong, and there are apps for both iOS and Android.
The next thing we're going to talk about is something for the little kids among us or the little kids inside of us.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is a thing that I actually looked at because, as I said, we're still in the time of COVID and summer's coming up anyway. So we'd still be looking at stuff like this to entertain our kiddos or, let's face it, ourselves. Someone in my life, and I won't out this person, but someone in my life did this thing when I was growing up where they were an adult, but they would watch cartoons for stress relief. And I never thought I'd become that person. I thought it was like the goofiest thing I'd ever seen, and I became that person. So, sometimes we just want something to just make us a little happy and make us smile a bit. And there are good shows out there that allow you to do that. And here is a platform that is allowing you to access totally free kid shows, and lots of them. And they categorize things very nicely. It's very thoughtfully, nicely laid out. You can see what's there. Now, in terms of accessibility, there are a couple things we need to tell you about. But first, let's tell you what we're talking about. The website, if you want to learn more, is happykids.tv. That will get you to their main site to learn more about the company and who they are and what they do. If you want to download the app, you can do so. But here's the thing to note. The first thing I did was try this via iOS, running the latest version of iOS. And what happened was not good. I was unable to actually click on a show. I could see them, but they were showing in what appeared to be columns of 4 shows, and you were unable to click on an individual show no matter what you did. Even if you rotored into the show name and attempted to focus on that, a double tap or a double tap and hold, neither gesture allowed you to get into a particular show. However, I asked Chris if he would test this because his is all set up nicer than mine and ready to go on Fire, and the experience was completely, totally different.
So I installed it on my Fire TV, and we were pleasantly surprised on how accessible it was within the Fire TV. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Fire TV, and we are going to show you just a little bit, take a quick 5 minutes or so, just to show you what it sounds like and how it works. So I'm turning on my TV.
Home. 2 of 8.
I'm going to go down to hopefully recents.
Use left and right to move between items. Explore curated content by Fire. Recent. HappyKids.tv. Free vertical bar. Fun vertical bar. Learn.
So we're going to click it.
Use up and recently watched. 1 of 53. 14. 1/14.
Okay, so it says recently watched. So I'm going to go to the left.
Ages 2 to 4. 1 of 14.
That's more my category.
That's definitely your category. These are the categories. So if you go up and down, you see the categories list.
Ages 0 to 2. 2 of 14. Ages 4 to 6. 3 of 14. Boys 6 to 10. 4 of 14. Girls 6 to 10. 5 of 14. Minecraft 6 of 14. Featured 7 of 14. Tweens 8 of 14. Originals 9 of 14. TV shows 10 of 14. Movies and TV 11 of 14. Lego Corner 12 of 14.
See how cool and easy this is? Eventually you're going to hit a search and it's going to pull up a keyboard if you continue to go down.
Yeah, just keep going real quick though because we're almost done.
Learning 13 of 14.
That said learning. There's your search.
There,
it doesn't say anything, yeah.
But you're actually
G,
in
Golf,
the keyboard,
H,
see?
B, A, F, cancel.
I'm going to cancel.
Search 14 of 14.
And now it says search. So instead of it saying search, it just pulls the keyboard down. So now I go up.
Learning 13. Lego Corner 12. Movies and TV shows. Originals 9. Tweens 8 of 14.
We're going to try tweens, and we're going to go to the right.
Kessel Run Millennium Falcon, Lego Star Wars, should have joined forces, Episode 1, 124, 2019. Han, Kira, and their friends on the Millennium Falcon have to outrun and outsmart a couple of determined TIE fighters. Recently watched, 1/14, 1 of 52.
So if you notice, it says recently watched, which tells you that I recently watched this.
I know you're all very surprised.
Pokemon Battle Dimension. It's looking good for Ash as he works on his next 3 jump badges, but not so good for Dawn, coming off a pair of contest defeats. Both will do what they can to become better trainers. Most popular kids shows, 1/10, 2 of 52. Superstars. About the world's greatest football team. Despite their enormous talent, the players must adapt in a game where being the best is only the beginning, and where the opposition is always full of surprises. Popular with tweens, 1/20, 3 of 52. Family. A collection of family movies for kids. Movies, 1/6.
Let's see what this is.
Yeah, that
Click
sounds
this.
cool.
Little Loopers. A down and out former golf pro gets a second chance at life when he is forced to coach a ragtag group of young golfers. Trending in family, 1 of 16, 1/42. The Cat in the Hat knows a lot about space. Gee. Golf, 5756, 2017. Animated movies for the family.
Let's find out about the
1/78.
Cat in the Hat.
Totally. Who doesn't love the Cat in the
Knows a
Hat?
lot about space. 0 o'clock. Slider, 0%.
Usually these things just begin to play.
Yeah, I'm going to hit select anyways.
The Cat in the Hat knows a lot about space.
Let me see. Let me move forward.
0/20. Slider, 0%. 0/20. Slider, 0%. Slider, 1%.
Interesting. This one is not playing audio for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's weird.
Let's try this one.
Little Loopers. Little Loopers, 7+. Family, a collection of family movies. Superstars. About the world's greatest football team. Pokemon Battle Dimension. Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. Kessel Run Millennium Falcon, Lego Star Wars, should have joined forces. Episode 1.
That's weird.
Kessel Run Millennium. Tweens, 8 of 14. Ages 2 to 4. Are you sure you want to exit the app? Browse, button. Cancel. Okay, button. Kessel Run Millennium Falcon, Lego Star Wars, should have joined forces. Episode
Okay,
1.
now go back to the Cat in the Hat and I bet it'll play.
Now that's weird.
Something wasn't right.
4 of 14.
Okay, so these things have issues. That was the Lego Millennium Falcon. I don't know if it's the internet being weird or what. Let's see if we can get something else to work.
Yeah, let's try the
5 of
Cat in the Hat
14.
again.
4 of 14. Kessel
Because it
Run
actually
Millennium
has
Falcon,
dialogue.
Lego Star Wars, ages 2 to 4. 1 of 14. Ages 2.
Where was that recently watched?
Kessel Run Millennium Falcon, Lego Star 14. 11/14. 14. Little Baby Bum.
It was the top one, wasn't it?
Monsters. Fruit Song Original Children's Song. TVY. 250. 28.
It may not have even counted it because it was having
You may
issues.
not have even counted it. Yeah,
So it was in
11/14.
tweens. In the tweens
Little
category,
Baby
I
Bum.
think.
Sing along with Little
it
Baby Bum.
was. Let's go there.
Ages 2 to 4. Ages 4. Boys 6. Girls 6. Minecraft. Featured. Tweens. 8 of
There you go.
14. Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. Pokemon Battle. Superstars. Family. A collection of family movies for kids.
There you go, it
Movies.
was in there.
Family. A down and out former. The Cat in the Hat knows a lot about. The Cat in the Hat knows a lot about.
That's
space.
what it's supposed to do.
There we go.
Aboard, my friends, there is exploring to be done. It's a splendiferous space exploring show, and we're lifting off in 3, 2, 1, go!
There's the theme music.
Come over here, the cat in the
Come on,
hat.
who doesn't love the Cat in the Hat?
He's whizzing over to whisk you away.
So that's how it works. It just starts to play.
Right.
If you went back, you could see the description of Nick and Sally's adventures in space or whatever they're doing in space. It would show you on the film itself.
Right. So that's just a little glimmer on what Happy Kids TV is. There are some really cute songs. Like the song that I really like was the one about the monkeys on the bed. And I learned different verses when I was growing up, which we probably shouldn't repeat.
I was going to say, I don't think those belong in this particular podcast, but you know.
No, they probably don't, but that's what I was taught. So, you know, I probably heard the original song for the first time.
But there is very cool stuff in there. It's fun. I'm looking forward to exploring it on my Fire TV to see what's available and what's there. But I know they have shows like Care Bears. So, you know, if that was something that interested you, there's a whole bunch of cool stuff. There's a whole section on Minecraft, if you're into that. As Chris said, there's a whole bunch of learning songs and things for your preschoolers particularly, and stuff for your older kids too, or those of us who are kids at heart. Lots of good, fun stuff in there that we can enjoy and play with.
And I am back.
He's back on the regular podcast mic. Welcome back to your office.
Thank you, everybody, for coming and listening to The Cat in the Hat in Space.
Yay!
Or something like that. And we shall talk to you in 2 weeks. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
The preceding podcast is a presentation of Mystic Access, where the magic is in learning. If you are blind or visually impaired and desire to discover how our comprehensive products and services may support and empower your assistive technology journey, we welcome your visit at www.mysticaccess.com. Have a question or wish to place an order via phone? Call us at 716-543-3323. If you have something to share about this podcast episode, press 4 to reach our Mystic Access podcast comment line. Email us at info@mysticaccess.com. Connect with us on Twitter at twitter.com/mysticaccess and like us on Facebook at facebook.com/mysticaccessempower. Would you like to spread the word about our podcasts? Your friends and colleagues may listen and subscribe at www.mysticaccesspodcast.com. If you enjoy our episodes, consider leaving us an iTunes rating and review. Your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks for spreading the word, and thanks for being a listener. We hope you enjoyed this episode.